and welcome back to my channel. So I finally found a video editor that I can use, or at least figure out how to use. So I decided to just do a simple little Sims 3 speed build. I'm a little bit of a disclaimer. So I am not good at building Sims 3 houses by any means. In fact, I adjust this house like what seems like several hundred times because I don't like it and I'm not very good at it, and I don't know how to make a realistic looking house, which was kind of my goal, but I just wanted to make it look nice. And it's also like huge for a Sims house, but it's fine, I guess. But so as I was saying earlier, I did finally find a video editor that I can use and make a proper Sims 3 speed build. I don't know if I'll end up deleting the other quote-unquote speed build that I made. I might, but since it was a super long video and I didn't have a video editor at the time when I made it, so I just didn't end up liking it. And I don't know, I might take it down, but yeah, so I guess I'll just talk about the house that I'm making. I don't really know what to talk about. So, this house, I really like the shape of. I ended up changing, I wanted to make like a blue or like a blue-green kind of house, but that didn't happen, and I didn't end up liking the paint colors that I have because I have the Pets expansion pack and the Sims 3's like base game, obviously, and then I also had the Seasons expansion pack. So I ended up using like materials from that, but there wasn't any paint colors that I liked, so I just ended up going with a white house. And then I also put fencing on the deck, on both decks, like the front porch and then the back deck, and to match the roof color. And then I also I matched the front door and the fence with the roof is what I'm trying to say. The layout I end up it ends up a little bit weird. I put a platform there for some reason and I ended up turning it into 2 bedrooms. I wanted to try and experiment a little bit with using platforms since I had like never used a platform before in a house, but I didn't end up using it in this video. Yeah, I feel like this turned out like to be a very nice house, but I don't know. I know I keep like saying this, but I still don't feel like I'm very good at making Sims houses. I try my best and I try to make it look nice, but I don't know, I'm just not very good at making stuff like this. But I try, and I think that's all that really matters, is that I try. So this house ends up being a 4-bedroom house and 2 bathrooms, and then it has decent sized living room and that kitchen being there, and it has like 2 smaller bathrooms, but one bathroom is in the master bedroom, and then there's like 2 kids bedrooms and then a guest bedroom. I had a hard time matching like paint colors to the like random to the random flooring that I decided to put down and just didn't change. But I don't know. I try to just make everything kind of color coordinated and try to just make it look nice. Even though I know I'm not very good at it, but I try my best, and I think that's all that really matters. Here I also try to match the doors on the inside to match the front door, just because I don't like mismatched colors that much. And I also try to match the kitchen with just like that dark like reddish brown, and I try to make it look nice. This kitchen honestly kind of has a little bit of an odd setup, but I like it. It's a nice kitchen. It's huge, but it's a nice kitchen. I feel like. I did put a sliding glass door next to the kitchen, while leading out from the kitchen, because I personally like that in houses. I try to match the lights in this kitchen with the countertops to just try to make it kind of color coordinated. And then I also match the fridge with like that same brown color. And then I just kind of put some little knickknacks and decorations in there just to kind of fill the space so it doesn't look as empty. I tried to do that with all of the rooms, but I feel like I either put too much stuff in a room or too little, and I don't really know what to do with a space like this. I liked the layout, but honestly I probably could have still made it a little bit smaller than... I already made the house, like the original house, smaller than what I originally put down, and I still feel like it could have been a little smaller, because this is honestly a huge house for The Sims. It's nice to have a big house, but it's still huge, and I was just kind of building this just for fun. But I add like a little, I don't know what to call it. It's not a chandelier, but I like that light, and I just decided to put it in the living room. And I also just filled the corners of all the rooms. You'll see later in the video, but I fill a lot of the empty space with plants and just pictures and stuff, because I don't really know what to do with a ton of empty space. And I end up just leaving a lot of the floor plan just open, which I feel like is a nice feature in a house. I feel like I could have done a lot better on just doing the dining room and the living room better. I personally really like the bedrooms though. I think those came out really nice, but I feel like I could just work on making the living room and the dining room a lot better, because it just feels like a little bit empty to me, and I didn't end up really liking it. I think, but I still really like the house just in general, but I still feel like I could do a lot better. But the bedrooms I end up really liking. The bedrooms and the bathrooms and the kitchen I end up really liking. I tried to make them like lighter colors to make it look like a bigger room, and just also just for color coordination. I feel like this house ended up nice, but I could always just do better. So in this bedroom I added just kind of like, I don't know, I feel like this bed looks super nice, and I just kind of liked the blue and the gray tones, so I added that throughout this bedroom and matched the bathroom with the bedroom, just using those same kind of colors. And I feel like it just kind of tied the master suite together. And then I ended up filling it with plants again, just like I did at every other room. I should have changed that cabinet to make it match better, but I didn't end up doing that. But I do end up changing I use that same cabinet in this bathroom, but I end up changing the color of it, which I wish I would have done in the master bedroom. But I didn't. I didn't end up changing it. But that's okay. These bathrooms that I put in here, I feel like are a bit small. I probably could have done better on that and made them a little bit bigger, but I don't want to make them too big, because then it's just like an awkward space for a bathroom. I personally don't really like the counter. It's a weird color, and I tried to match it as best as I can as far as just matching the colors throughout the bathrooms and stuff, but I feel like that's a weird counter. But in these two bedrooms that are right next to each other, I make those the kids' bedrooms. I feel like a double bed wouldn't work so well in that space, because it was like an awkward like shape. So I ended up making those two longer bedrooms into two kids' bedrooms, because of that single bed would fit in there, and plus also a lot of like toys and stuff would fit in there. In bedrooms like these where they're like more square, like that guest bedroom, I go back and add decoration in here, but in that guest bedroom over there, where they're a little bit more square and not necessarily so like long, I like to make those into like master bedrooms or like guest bedrooms. Just to, I don't know, it just fits the space better, I feel like. I also add a couple lamps on the nightstands and everything, and I feel like it looks nice and color coordinated. And in this bedroom I ended up keeping the green carpet, and I tried to match the bedroom as best as I could. As far as like the dark wood on the bed, and I matched the dresser to that, and then also using like the green bedspread, and just using like green toys and carpets and everything. But this is the final house, the final like setup. I do adjust it a little bit, I think, and just adding more decorations and stuff. And then I do end up adding a 2-car garage onto the house, which I feel like is a nice addition for a Sims house. Just having like an actual garage and a driveway and stuff. I feel like it just kind of completed this house a little bit more, made it feel more whole. Just adding a garage on there, because I don't know, I feel like a garage looks nice on a Sims house. So I use like the ranch asphalt as flooring, and I don't actually use like actual like Sims flooring. I just use like the terrain tool, and then just make a driveway and stuff. I feel like it looks a bit nicer that way. And I just use a giant like the brush shape, and then I clean it up with like smaller ones, just going around the outside to make sure that it's like in the actual building, and just make sure that the shape is how I want it to be as far as like the driveway and stuff goes. But this video's almost over already. I hope you like this video, just making actual like gameplay and stuff like this, like making an actual like speed build, like a proper one. I hope you like this video. If you have any suggestions of stuff that maybe I should do in the future, let me know, and I'll try and look over the comments and stuff. But yeah, this is the final house that I made. I hope you like it. Bye.